Sophia, can you expand a little bit about the substantial presence rule with the IRS?
Sure. So there's two main tests that the IRS use to determine whether or not someone has a duty to file US tax. So number one is called the green card test. So basically the day someone gets their green card, they fall under that category and are required to file US tax. Doesn't necessarily mean that tax is due, but a filing requirement is made. The second test is called the substantial presence test, otherwise known as the 183-day rule. So it looks at the current year and the previous 2 years. So to give you an example, the 2021 tax season is coming up. The deadline for your 2021 tax year is April 18th this year. So what we would do is we would look at 2021, 2020, and 2019. And so there is a calculation which is provided in your cheat sheet. But what we will do is, let's say that someone was physically present in the US for 120 days in each 19, 20, and 21. So what we would do is we would count all the days in 21, which is your most current year, so 120 days. We would count 1/3 of the days in 2020. So 1/3 of 120 is 40 days. Then we would count 1/6 of the days in 2019. So 1/6 of 120 is 20. So we would add up 120, 40, and 20. It's 180 days. So this person for the tax year 2021 does not meet the substantial presence test since it is not over 183 days. I know it gets a little complex, but hopefully that kind of puts into perspective when someone would meet the threshold.
And when we were discussing this topic, you mentioned something really interesting I wanted to share, and it was about how the IRS sees persons as resident and non-resident aliens. So it's, we're as immigration attorneys very focused on people's classifications, their status, but when it comes to taxes, it's really about residence. Do I have that right?
Correct. So IRS is not concerned with, are you A, B, C, D, E category? They simply look, are you a resident or are you a non-resident? They don't care if you're illegal. You actually, per IRS, if you're working here illegally, still have a tax filing requirement. So either you are a resident or a non-resident, and then you would have certain filing requirements.